All right. What it do? What it do? Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. Right now, we got the interview behind the scenes, right? Within the red corner, right? We got Ricky, we got the host Tony, and we got my man, as I call TYP. I know him from there. We got Ty. So how y'all doing today, fellas?
Doing
Good.
good.
That's what's
Great.
up. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. I mean, hey, look, looking forward to this because obviously I know y'all have had quite a few shows and everything. Before we even jump into that, we want to figure out where everybody's tuning in from. So where's everybody at, like from originally? Where y'all from and everything?
Well, I take so I'm PG County, PG County, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? All over really PG County. Grew up in Forestville, but you know what I'm saying? I'm all over PG County. That's why I am today or whatever. So yeah, DMV, PG County, Maryland.
Okay, DMV, okay, PG. At first, it sounded like you said PG County Morgue. I was about to say, whoa. I was like, man, that man hardcore. I was like, all right, PG. I like it, PG. PG. All right. How about you, Ricky?
I'm from DC originally.
Okay, cool, DC.
PG County.
Got you, PG all day.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, just curious, just to start off with everything, does anybody have any experience in boxing, like actually themselves?
Yeah. So I like when I look at us too or whatever. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. I had the amateur boxing, and then I translated over early to coaching. At one point, I had aspirations of being like the youngest coach. I lost my coach early, and then I tried to navigate it myself, but it just wasn't clicking like that. And when I look at all three of us or whatever, I see like I call this too. I was thinking about this. The fellas ain't even never really heard me say this, but I feel like I'm like the Manny Stewart, Ricky's like the Roy Jones, and Ty's like the Dan Raphael. So yeah, definitely that's my experience or whatever. So I've been coaching since maybe like early 2000. Like I said, and just doing my thing or whatever, trying to be the youngest coach. You know what I'm saying, that was out there or whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, my boxing experience.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And sorry for your loss, for your coach, but you actually you got a similar like Kevin Durant story, man. That's pretty dope right there. So big ups to you, praying for that. That goes well with your coaching career.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? Now I know Ty got a little bit of experience as a big brother beating up on his younger brother, but not that type of experience of boxing. But anybody else, Ricky or anybody?
The most experience I had with boxing, just your normal training, maybe a spot here and there, but nothing too serious that I would say.
Okay. Gotcha. I didn't know if you want to make a comment, Ty.
Same as Ricky.
Gotcha.
I got knocked out once. I quit.
You gotta get back in there, Ty.
You're back in the ring. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Now, look, let's jump into a little bit about the show, right? So, I know I've seen a few different times the boxing segments, right? Some of them definitely have been pretty fire throughout last year. So, how did y'all get to this point to have your own show and why? Like, how did that come about?
Well, I would say we were just, coming up, turning on the show. We all, start clicking naturally. And then the idea just grew on its own. In my opinion, the idea just came about. And I think we all, from being on the R2L show for those boxing segments, I want to say we all just had a natural click. We all, able to feed off each other and have, different opinions and it came out to be a show.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Got shout out Tomo too. He really, you know what I'm saying, kind of like made sure that he groomed and put it together. He threw it out there. We was, like I said, clicking. We found ourselves being like, for the show that Tomo, was heading up or whatever. We were the ones who were the mainstays on the show. I guess we started to get the respect, from, the platform, from, Tomo and the platform, and then all the viewers or whatever. So we definitely, knew our thing or whatever. And it just only made sense. It made sense to have us. It made sense to for us to be, us three. I mean, you got three different perspectives, but also three guys who really know what they talking about in boxing.
Most definitely, most definitely. And it makes sense because that's kind of how a lot of the other shows have transpired as well. You're really active in the chat. Like you said, you know your knowledge when it comes to the game, with the sport of boxing. So I mean, it only makes sense at that point. So good stuff, good stuff. Now I will say this. It's a pretty dope name, right? So I don't know about like how did y'all, matter of fact, I got something, matter of fact, I got some. I don't know if you can see it. Matter of fact, let me see if I can turn off the background. I forgot to do this in the actual beginning right here. But I got in the red corner. I ain't ready to go in the ring, but I'm just saying, you know, it's a case, you know, it's a case. We got to do that. But how did y'all come up with the name in the red corner? Now, how'd y'all come about that?
That's all Ricky. I mean, all that's all fast.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah, all fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thinking Tomo had hollered at me about it. Everything that I do is almost like competitive when I, you know, because I personal train as well as boxing coach, and I'm always like putting together. So it's initially it was supposed to be like just one in the red corner, one in the blue corner. And so it was like we're gonna, you know, pop up and, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna challenge each other, you know, back and forth, two people or whatever. But you know what I'm saying, the name was just so catchy, it rolled with it, and we just, you know, rolled with it. We had the name out there, everybody liked it. So just thinking about, you know what I'm saying, boxing, I mean, in the red corner, the blue corner there, I think there is like another one I had looked up that was called the blue corner, whatever. So that's like, it's typical because it rolls on the line of boxing. The red corner, that's something that they announced, you know, when they first coming up with the fight or whatever, when they announcing the boxes or in their fight or whatever. So it just only made sense to call it that from my perspective. And I was just, you know, wanting to make sure that this name rings and we really you know, can make a wave with this, you know, saying this name, because it's a name that you're gonna resonate with in boxing. In the red corner, it's like you're gonna, if you're looking for boxing content, you see in the red corner, you gotta check that out. And that's really what the motive behind it was.
Most definitely, most definitely. I will say it's definitely catchy, right? You're right. There is like another red corner or blue corner, something like that out there. So that's actually leads into my next question. And you mentioned competition, because I mean that's what boxing is all about. I mean, it's one-on-one, it's competition. So what separates the Refuse to Lose in the red corner from any other type of boxing podcasts or shows out there? I don't know who wants to chime in first about that, but what makes you guys stand out with this in the red corner?
I go. I think for our show, the main thing I want to say is just being raw and being, you know, being ourselves. I want to say we not here to really fit in. We just trying to make the wave of our own. I think that's what one of the main things that separate us from all the other different types of shows. And another thing is that, yeah, we definitely not scared to speak our opinion. We here to just, you know, dive into, because I want to say also when we talk, it's kind of somewhat competitive as well, because you know, we very feel strong about our opinion, and when we believe in the fighter, we really believe in the fighter. So you have to really kind of debate, you know, back and forth. So I want to say that's what separates from the other shows.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like it, you know what I'm saying, even we're gonna separate, we're gonna, you know, make our way, we're gonna do our own lane. We really ain't paying attention to much. We've done our calculations to make sure that we fitting in a lane on our own. Just to, you know, shout out my guys. Ty's the best clip guy there is. Also, you know what I'm saying, he had them joints on fire. He getting us noticed. And, you know what I'm saying, we doing our thing. Me and Ricky, you know what I'm saying, hold our own in regards to that. But also another point on Ty is that, like, you know, you can see, like, I guess, like, me and Ricky maybe a little bit more in tune. That's why I call Ty the Dan Rafael. Like, we're probably a little more in tune with boxing, but, like, Ty is, like, literally analytic king, savant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't never pick rounds, and this dude picks rounds. You know what I'm saying? He'll pick the round down to the 9th round by a left hook. You know
be
what I'm
correct.
So he is respected, that like I said. But yeah, we just trying to bring our own wave, our own thing. It's a small space. It's a big space at the bottom, but it's a small space on top. So we just try and get ourselves to that place on top, because when you look up top, it's probably only about 5 legitimate boxing podcasts. Then you got just probably 1,000 of other people just trying to get there, so whatever. So we definitely can, you know what I'm saying, and striving towards getting to that top and getting seen and you know, doing our thing.
Most definitely, most definitely. I mean, it's a grind to get to the top, you know, in anything, right? You got to put the work in, right? As you guys know, whether it's coaching, training, whatever it is you do in life, it's a grind, it's a hustle to get there. So good stuff. But I love that you being genuine and making sure that you're being yourselves, being authentic. And I think that's really what's going to go a long way, because when people resonate and they like the style, or they like how somebody maybe be funny, or the analytics, whatever it is, that's what people gonna really tune into, being yourself. So good stuff on that one. All right, so I want to ask a few boxing related questions here. So anybody can chime in first with this one. Oh, I'll start off with you, Tal, right? So who's your favorite boxer in the game right now? I might have missed it before on that episode, but who's your favorite boxer in the game right now? And if you need to choose more than one, it has to be in a different weight class. So who would that be for you?
Right now, that's a hard question right now. Let me see. Right now, I'm gonna go with a prospect. I could go easy with somebody on top, but that's too easy. I go with a prospect. My favorite prospect, everybody probably knows this already. Kid Austin right now. Because one, he's a hard worker, and he's starting from the bottom. So yeah, I like that.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. How about yourself, Ricky?
Right now I got two. I'm gonna say who I'm looking at for 2024 is Arthur Beterbiev and Benavidez. Those are my two for 2024.
Okay. Respect. How about yourself, Tony?
Yeah, man. I think I had two, but my clear favorite boxer right now is Boots. I just like his style. And I know that might throw a couple of fellas off, because although I like the future of Boots, I think he's, you know what I'm saying, the heir to the throne of the best style. And then I throw in Shakur there. He's a little bit behind. Although Boots ain't the best. I mean, obviously Terrence is the best or whatever, but I like Boots' style. And I think he's gonna reign probably over the next 10 years along with Shakur.
Respect. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff there. All right, now let's talk about maybe an all-time right now. This is gonna be real tough. I don't know if y'all need to do different weight classes, right? But I'm gonna start off just with pound for pound. Who do you have? I'll do two separate ones, because all right. Who do you have and on your Mount Rushmore of boxing, and why? All right, you can state your case, because everybody not gonna have the same. This is your Mount Rushmore, so not the top 5, 10. This is 4 people that you want on the Mount Rushmore. So I don't know who want to chime in first. Ricky,
I don't call me first.
We didn't have plenty of wars about this. Especially
I need to hit Tony first. I need to hit Tony's first. He got the controversial one.
Yeah. Hey, look, off the rip, top 4. Floyd Money Mayweather.
Okay.
All right, we got Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard. Coming in 4th will be Muhammad Ali.
Hey, like I can't lie. I'm not gonna be biased by nobody's list, but I like that list, right? Especially with Sugar Ray Leonard in there from the DMV.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Ty, you want to go next?
We're doing top 4. Well, okay, I'm gonna do it in order. Okay, you got Sugar Ray Robinson, of course. Number 2, you got Sugar Ray Leonard. Number 3, you got Ali. And number 4, gotta be respectful, you got Mayweather.
Okay, so just different order.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ricky, okay, are you going to throw the curveball in there? You gonna come with
mine changes all the time. So right now, I'm just gonna give you the mood I'm in for it. So Sugar Ray Leonard. It's no particular order though. Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm gonna go with Canelo.
Okay.
I'm going with Roy Jones.
Mm.
And I'm going with Floyd, of course. No particular order though, but just those my top 4.
Okay. That definitely threw a wrench in there for sure. Okay, Canelo got some love, and then my man Roy Jones. Hey, look, when it came to like taunting people, and it looked real smooth, man. I'll tell you, Roy Jones definitely has. Okay, good stuff. All right, and I don't know if you all have spoken about this a lot or not, but let's say even with women's boxing, MMA, I don't know, have y'all like touched on that before? Like, who do you have like people to watch right now, or even in your favorite of all time, in either women's boxing or MMA?
Oh, we ain't touched on it enough. That's what we bad for that. We ain't touched that on enough. And probably this conversation right here is going to knock us to touch on it more.
Yeah.
Obviously they're the bigs, but for me, I like Raquel Miller out of Oakland. Y'all got to check her out. Like I mentioned this in the chat before. Raquel Miller is a dope boxer. And then there's a girl out of Baltimore, Destiny Day Owens. She young, she coming up, but I feel like she the wave. So that's somebody to look out for from my perspective. We watching it. And I mean, it's no slight that's our bad for really not putting it to where it needs to be. But these two ladies aren't like, they're not the Chantel Camerons or the Clarissa Shields and all of them or whatever. But my two ladies, Raquel Miller and Destiny Day Owens, definitely are some girls to watch if you're looking for the next wave of boxers.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Okay. All right. So real quick, let's and before we shift gears, because I got some R2L chat questions. I think it's gonna be pretty fun in a second. But before I get to that, when it comes to boxing or fighting movies, and you can even include kung fu, whatever you want, what's your favorite movie regarding that and why? Right? I'm pretty sure we got different answers on this one. So
yeah, fellas, you can go first. Like, now you threw a wrench and say outside of boxing.
Yeah,
I got some. Yeah,
that's a broad topic.
hey, Bloodsport is a monster.
And hey, I was waiting that somebody gonna say that.
Classic. I love Bloodsport, man, and that ain't boxing, but that was one of my favorite, movies was Bloodsport. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there if we ain't talking just boxing.
Okay, definitely.
If it's not just boxing, I definitely probably do. What's it? With Keanu Reeves, the man that knows Tai Chi. I don't know if y'all seen that, but that was a good one.
Mine would be, I think the movie's called Best of the Best.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to check that. I don't think I've seen it. Okay.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yep.
Oh, good stuff. All right, good stuff. All right, so let's shift gears to the R2L chat. So I think I may have asked Tomo this question a while back, but it's only rightfully so that I asked y'all the same question. So if Refuse to Lose had a charity boxing tournament, who do you think will win and why? Like, anybody can chime in with this one first. You had a charity tournament. Now, hopefully nobody ends up looking like Martin at the end of the day. But who would you have winning that fight?
Oh, between who though? Who's fighting in the charity?
It's just whoever you think is going to be in the tournament. I don't know who's going to show up for the tournament, but let's just say if anybody could be chosen in the Refuse to Lose chat, family chat, who you got taking that?
And Refuse to Lose. I'm not. I don't know.
I'll go ahead and say myself because I'm gonna win because you know what I'm saying, just my style of boxing, because it ain't really like, I mean, I think that we have probably a bunch of casuals. I know Ricky, you know what I'm saying, has been in the ring, but everything else is casual and everything. Been some guys that fought in the street and you know what I'm saying, maybe some guys who stepped in the ring just a little bit or whatever. But it's just like playing street ball. If you play basketball, you simply run a simple pick and roll and you can damage everything. So you just implement one or two boxing things that you can, put into it, and you could take a street fight or a street fighter just totally out of his element, because the average person is just going to try to swing and take your head off. And just like the great Floyd Mayweather, you look at, I was just watching Andre Berto clip about talking about the fight or whatever, but the first thing you do is you try and make them miss, and then you get them up here and you realize that, they can't, once you take that, like, I can't hit this dude and he hitting me. I'm going to go with me. I'm going to go with the fast camp style, I mean, I don't know if I'm sounding too cocky or whatever, but I still be getting active, actually. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing ball with my son, and we out different places, and, you know what I'm saying, I ride around with gloves in my trunk, and I've had to pull them out a few times. So I'm going to go with me.
Okay.
It's what it is.
I'm gonna say if we had to do it, whoever, well, whoever comes to the in the red corner, you getting jumped. You getting jumped. Decide you're gonna be in the red corner getting jumped. Fist of Furies.
Let them know already. Okay. All right. How about you, Todd?
I got a bad back, so I can't go with me. I would have said me. I'm not saying me. I'm gonna go fast camp.
People like, hey, you want some too, old man? No. All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, so who would you think is most likely to get disqualified during the match for whatever reason?
Myself.
Ty. It's gonna be Ty with the bad back.
Everybody in unison said Ty.
Probably, yeah. I'm thinking, as far as the fellas, Tom will keep up with me when we go biking or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Ty bad back.
I say me too.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Who's most likely to knock someone out? Now you can take yourself out of it, Tony, right? So outside of yourself, who do you think will more than likely knock someone out?
Yeah, I ain't knocking nobody out. That's the thing about me. So I was gonna naturally take myself out of that. I don't know too much of the fellas. It seemed like I'm gonna actually go with two people. I only noticed from Joe that he said that Teddy's like super huge. He played baseball, he's super huge. And then I'm also I'm just out the box, just throw Bibby name out there. Okay. So, but I ain't knocking nothing out.
All right. Okay. I don't know if anybody else want to chime in with that or.
I don't know. I can't even make a decision.
Okay.
I say myself. Shoot. I guess I bet on myself on that one.
Okay. All right.
I guess I'll go with let me see. Who could knock somebody out? I'm gonna go with Coach.
Okay. Coach. Okay. All right. Maybe we can see that. All right. And I'll flip it. Who's more than likely to get knocked out? And why?
Dang. Oh, that's wrong. You're gonna have the chat going crazy. Now we're gonna have big debates in the chat now. Oh man. I don't know.
I don't know. Whoever ain't in the boxing chat. If you ain't in the boxing chat, you probably gonna get touched up. So
yeah, we'll do it like that. Yeah. So subscribe so we can really know.
Absolutely. All right, cool. All right, so wrapping up. Right now that we entered to the the new year's 2024, what can viewers expect to see this year from In the Red Corner? What can they expect?
So definitely we give him way more content. You're gonna see a lot more posts. Courtesy of Ty, what I'm saying? We got a players to, what I'm saying, and a number to do, what I'm saying, a certain thing, what I'm saying, by a certain time. So you can see a lot more posts from us. You're gonna see we're striving. I don't know even know if this is a thing. I think it's a thing, but on the network, we're striving to get more in-person live shows. We're gonna hit one this year for sure. We don't know how many, but we definitely gonna get one this year. We're gonna get more boxers and coaches. We got a surprise for y'all coming up very, very soon. So there's gonna be more appearances by different people and just, what I'm saying, bigger, better content. And we just gonna have a lot of we definitely want to just take this year to elevate and just really step into that like I said, into that space where we are, what I'm saying, getting ourselves above, what I'm saying, the lower level and stepping into, what I'm saying, the upper level of things. So we're gonna get more content, more people, more boxers, more interviews, more live events. And I promise you, we're gonna do a live show. And I'm hoping this is the first live show on R2L, but we definitely gonna do it.
Okay, that'll be pretty dope. Y'all first one. That'll be pretty dope. Okay.
I'd say we're gonna do bigger things, but one of the biggest things we're gonna do, we're gonna become a household name within this year. I guarantee.
Yeah, we're gonna I want to say everybody should, stay in tune, subscribe. We definitely gonna evolve. I want everybody to see how the show evolves into something great.
Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, let the confidence. Ty said, he said we will become a household name this year. Okay, good stuff. I'm subscribed. I subscribed before the show, so I'm on this. So I'm definitely supportive for that. And so, last but not least, staying on the topic of goals, if y'all don't mind sharing, what are some personal goals that you plan on or that you know for a fact you will accomplish this year in 2024? Just something that you want to accomplish personally.
I say for me, my goal this year is mostly everybody's goal. I make it to the gym 4 times a week. Make it to the boxing gym 4 times a week. Be specific, because I'm finally get in tune. My brother keep asking me to come because he an amateur, so I'm definitely gonna get back in the gym with him and just work out, stay in tune.
Good stuff. By yourself, Ty?
Mine is to get back in pre-marriage shape.
Okay. All right.
That's mine.
I'm sure that you can't go wrong with that. I mean, if you want to, that'll be more exciting, Good stuff. How about yourself, Tony?
Yeah, man. I'm still, everything that I got my feet in. Fast Camp is a whole, brand, in the Red Corner, is part of that as well. And I'm just trying to make these brands go bigger. So everything that I'm doing, everything is involved in fitness by one way or another. If it's not boxing, then it's coaching, it's training, it's conditioning, it's juicing, it's veganism, all of that stuff or whatever, in the Red Corner too. So everything I'm doing, I'm elevating, like this hosting and stuff like that. Like I would have never known, this, that. I know I could talk my talk with boxing, but Tomo, lit the fuse and then we going. So I'm a competitor. So like the fellas, know and we talk like we on the show, we started the show, like we try and be the best show on the network. This is what it is. It's just that friendly competitive. Like the R2L show is this little funny joke, Tomo, Dave, yeah, whatever. Like they are the Locks and we are Dipset, and it's just funny, but we coming with the wave. Dipset had the wave. Locks had the shiny suits, but Dipset had the wave. So but yeah, just elevating and trying to be the best at what I'm doing, and keep it moving. Like I don't other than this is the newest thing that I'm doing, but everything else is the same old way. We just pushing it forward.
Good stuff. All right, I like that reference with the Locks and Dipset as well, but I don't know which one. I don't know if that fared too well with their what's that thing they called it?
Versus.
Yeah, I don't know if
what was that? Who said?
The verses.
The verses. You
Oh,
know what? Yeah,
no.
you know what?
Yeah,
that was a Jada Kiss show. That was such a
yeah.
Them other two dudes wasn't doing nothing.
Hey, Kiss. Hey, he a legend in himself, man. He a legend. Okay. Well, hey, good stuff, y'all. Hey, I at least I enjoyed this interview. I hope everybody else has, and that they've learned some more things about you all and what to expect from In the Red Corner. So I don't know, any last comments from anybody? We can go around table. Any last comments?
I'll go first. Just want to, shout out to R2L, for allowing us to get on here and do In the Red Corner. Please follow In the Red Corner on IG. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also want to thank, a shout out to Tomo, because he did put a big hand in making all this happen. And last but not least, shout out to my brother, Maurice Payne, fighting his way out the amateur. Just want to continue to shout you out. Keep fighting your way out. Anybody else?
Yeah, man. Shout out to In the Red Corner, where champions speak and legends are made. Come get on the show. Catch this wave. You will become, legend. Just getting on the show, and that's what the wave is for 2024, and we're gonna do it.
Speak legends.
I'd like to give a shout out to, of course, R2L for letting us have this show. But like Fast Camp said, yeah, we're gonna be the new wave.
Good stuff. And I like that champions speak, legends are made. So hopefully this will turn into a legendary interview later on. We can see where y'all started and then where y'all ended up at. So, hey, that's all I got here. Hopefully everybody enjoyed, and we'll see y'all the next time.